Hey friends, it's Dawid with an update. June 22nd, 2023. I'm staying for 1 month at 8 milligrams of Suboxone, microdose. As I started half a year ago at 16 or more than that, more time than that. And now I'm halfway done, and I want to slow down for 1 month, keep that stability. It's just experience. You learn how to maintain your stability, and you have to be clever and think ahead. You have to know yourself very well, and can't trust yourself that much if you're an addict. So the mind is always trying to destroy the body. You can't let it. The mind is always trying to destroy the body. Don't let it. I'm going to go and grab a friend right now at the Connect Center at the encampment for the addicts. My friend Brian, I've been watching in the streets, and he lived in my community on Denver for a while. He's a wonderful person, very talented, very big-hearted. Except he gets caught up in those struggles of meth, of alcoholism. Yesterday I saw him. I got a pack of smokes and I gave him all out, one by one, to one person, a cigarette per person. And Brian was one of them, and he's like, "Hey, Dawid," it's like, "Ryan." He's like, "I'm so tired, I'm so sick, I have to get out of here. I want to be back on Denman Island in your community." Like, well, one step at a time. How about we meet here? And I'm gonna meet him, go try and find him right now. I'll take you to the Comox Valley Addiction Center right now, where there is usually 30 to 60 day waiting list to get in to rehab and stop using and get on methadone or Cadian or Suboxone. So I'm going to grab him now, because if I take him there in 9 years, I build a very good reputation there. I don't have a single strike or red flag with them in the whole time. Been always honest. I'm actually one of their best patients, a success story that's now helping others. I crossed the line of no return a long time ago and spoke to Dr. Gabor Mate, back when he was still working on East Side, Vancouver. The success rate of people who will actually make it out from this heroin addiction fully in their lives eventually was 5%. Now it is down to 3%. I am honored, as I think I am part of that 3%. I'm going to try and grab and find Brian and bring him into the rehab. As because of my reputation, I've already brought 3 people in with me, and they got served and looked after right away. They walked out of there already with a prescription and already signed up for the detox rehab program, without having to wait 30 to 60 days. I just go in there with them. I tell them right in the eyes, straight from the heart, this person is right now in the moment where he wants to stop. He wants to go rehab. That is one of the first times that an addict is strong and powerful. The day we decide to kick the habit and go to rehab. The second time an addict is very strong is the day he decides after a while that it's time to taper off these meds and rehab and quit. Like a year ago, was the last time I had a drink of methadone. I used that microdose Suboxone way to get off, just the barely minimum enough to substitute a little bit of methadone I was left on at the end. So I started with 16 and now I'm down to 8. This month I will leave it at 8 over the Christmas holidays. Because I don't need any, unpleasant feelings or any days. And I have to remind myself, I've been going steady for the last six months. I've been going down a milligram every month. And now it's time to tell myself, well, maybe you should relax for a moment and embrace, and be grateful for where I am right now. And why ruin any one good thing? So stay like that. After the holidays on January 3rd, I'll be back. I'll be going down to 7 milligrams and continue as I take my life and freedom back, reclaim it back. I've been very upset lately with the situation in the streets by Connect Center and the encampment, seeing hundreds of street sick, addicted people. Half of them are half dead, looking. The city, the MPs and the police see what's happening. They're doing nothing. It's getting worse. There's more and more of them. There's less and less places for them to go. As I said, there's these condominiums going up in the city. Everywhere. They're squeezing them in everywhere. But they're for rich people. They have no plans in place for the unhoused society. None. Or for countering this fentanyl epidemic. They don't. They brought it in. They pretended that they're standing up against it, and they left it alone. I've never seen so many people on the streets as I have today and yesterday. And we have one doctor working in the clinic. Now she was sick, so she couldn't even see me today. We had to do it over the phone. See? How can you do that to a city full of addicts? Have one doctor sick and suddenly have no one on staff. While there's 6 cruisers here sitting around the encampment harassing homeless, harmless people. Thank God it's a nice sunny day. Thank God it's a nice sunny day. And warm. As when winter is coming, harsh days are coming, it's gonna get difficult. Let me go walk over to this security guard there, as he works for my ex-martial arts instructors, my master's company. That's JFT Security, which is BC-wide, national-wide, based on Systema, Russian martial arts business. I'm gonna introduce myself because he doesn't know who I am. Hey brother, let me shake your hand, as I am a Systema guy. I'm Vali's brother. Look, I'm Vali's brother. Vali has that on his hand. Vali was, Vladimir was one of my first instructors in Vali school in 1995.